In this video, I will be explaining to you how Uber for Business works. So what it is, how it works, and why companies use it. By the end of this video, you will know if it's something your company could benefit from, whether you are managing travel, meals, or employee perks. So first, what exactly is it and who is it for? So it's basically Uber's corporate version. Instead of employees using their personal Uber accounts for rides or food delivery and then filing messy expense reports, Uber for Business lets companies set up a centralized account. From there, managers can pay for rides, meals or deliveries directly, while setting rules and budgets. It's aimed at any company that needs to organize travel or food at scale, whether that's a small business sending staff to client meetings, a sales team on the road, or even large enterprises managing thousands of employees, such as Zoom, Coca-Cola and Samsung. So some of the features you will get is if a company creates an Uber for Business account and invites employees, employees can still use the regular Uber app, but now they can switch between their personal profile and a work profile. When they choose the work profile, the ride or meal is billed to the company instead of their personal card. Set up policies and controls, for example, only allowing rides during office hours, setting maximum spend per trip, or limiting meal orders to certain times of day. You can even restrict it to certain geographies, like only rides within New York City. There's also reporting and integration, so instead of hundreds of receipts, you get a single monthly invoice and dashboard with analytics. You can connect Uber for Business to tools like SAP Concur or expense software, so everything syncs automatically. And it's not just for travel, companies use it for employee meals, say providing lunch budgets for remote workers or sending meal credits during late night shifts. It's also used for customer perks like giving clients ride vouchers to get to events or meetings. Now in terms of pricing and costs, Uber for Business itself doesn't have a separate subscription fee for the basic setup. Companies pay for the rides and meals employees take at the same rates you would normally see in the Uber app. The value is in the centralized billing and controls. Now there are premium features like Uber Central, which lets receptionists or admins order rides on behalf of guests or clients, and that may involve extra costs depending on the region and setup. But in general, the pricing is usage-based. You pay for what your employees actually use. So who should actually sign up? And by the way, if you would like to sign up, you can do so completely for free through the link that I'll leave down in the description and top comment. So if you only have 1 or 2 employees occasionally taking rides, it might be overkill. Simple expense reimbursement could be enough in that case. But if you regularly send people to meetings, manage remote staff, or want to provide structured meal perks without the hassle of reimbursements, Uber for Business makes a lot of sense. It saves time, eliminates messy paperwork, and gives managers visibility into spending. It's especially good for larger teams, sales organizations, consulting firms, event managers, or companies with lots of client travel. So now you know how Uber for Business works and if it is worth it. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel, and again you can get started through the link down in the description. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.